I'm Wirsiy Emmanuel, and I'm the team leader of Cameroon Gender and Environment Watch. I'm also Agriculture and Nature Conservation Campaigner of the organization. And as you see, these are the products of Cameroon Gender and Environment Watch that come from the Kilum-Ijim forest. This forest is a 28,000 hectare forest, and there are about 200,000 people living a day's walk from the forest. And this forest is very rich. Unfortunately, the people living around the forest suffer from poverty, unemployment, and also gender disparity. There is a problem with the forest too, which is bushfire, which affects the forest very heavily. CAMGEW has been looking for a way to solve these problems. And so CAMGEW discovered that apiculture could be a solution to these problems. And so CAMGEW, from 2012, when CAMGEW came to this forest, there were about 7 bushfires that occurred. And the bushfires, someone could take about 500 hectares of the forest. So CAMGEW had to be looking for a solution. CAMGEW trained people on bee farming, and about 1,000 people were trained on bee farming, and they were provided with hives from the community. And when they owned the beehives inside the forest, they saw that it was producing honey, and they were increasing the number of hives that they had. As they were increasing it, when bushfire was occurring in the forest, they were the first people to come to put up the bushfires because they wanted to protect their hives. And as they were protecting their hives, they were also protecting the forest. Also, we discovered that apiculture was a masculine activity, and so we needed to engage women in it. When a woman was trained in bee farming, we gave her 2 hives. And when we were doing organization of bee farmers in the village level and the cooperative level, we made sure that women, out of the 6 people who were organized, who were part of the training, who were part of the group, we made sure that 1 person, at least 2 women, were involved in the groups as executive members in decision making. And after that, we also discovered that the quantity of honey production was increasing, and also the quality was a problem. We needed to organize the people into groups and create them into cooperatives, and then get the quantity of honey increased, and also the quality through providing them with materials. And when the quality improved, we needed to look for a market, because we discovered that the greatest threat was when people never had honey, when people never had money, the poverty would be by them. So we needed to convert their honey into money. And that's why CAMGEW created the CAMGEW-HONEYSHOP, which is based in Bamenda, since honey is produced in a rural area where there's no market. And through this honey shop, we have been selling bee farmers' products from honey. And therefore, the honey shop becomes a climate smart shop, because now there is no more bushfire, and bushfire is disappearing because the bee farmers are producing honey and we are converting it to money. From 2012 to 2018, 2018 we never had any bushfire, 2019 we never had any bushfire, 2020 we never had any bushfire. But in 2017 we had 1 bushfire that occurred, and we had more than 70 bee farmers that came to the forest to put it off. And this showed citizen engagement, and the bushfire was put off, and less than 5 hectares of the forest was burnt. And so this showed to us that honey could be equal to jobs, could be equal to money, and also could be equal to conservation. And from there we move on now into transformation, because we needed to produce other things from honey. Because when we produce some production without transformation, there is a problem, because the local people need local products. We decided to produce beeswax, which we also sell internationally to other cosmetic companies who buy. And then we use the beeswax to produce candles and to produce powder soap and soap, which we are seeing here. And then we use the honey to produce honey wine and honey juice. And these products have been people who have been trained. We've trained about 120 people, women, in this. So they are producing it locally, and then now people can now get transformed products locally. And then another thing too is that the bee farmers that we have trained have become trainers of trainers. And then also they are now planting more trees in the forest to protect the forest. After they plant with us, we planted by 2019, we planted 80,000 trees in the forest. And now the bee farmers are now planting more trees in the forest to get more flowers. And this one now is continuous and is making it sustainable. The shop must be there because it is also a social enterprise that is a climate smart shop an opportunity cost for the bushfire that is performed, and therefore we have to keep on producing the honey so that people in town can buy, and then the money goes back to the population, and the population fights poverty, and then the jobs of the forest can be secured, and then women too who are doing the transformation and who are doing the production can also be sure of income, and therefore the gender disparity will disappear. Thank you so much. You have been with Wirsiy Emmanuel, who is a Cameroon Gender and Environment Watch team leader and also agriculture and nature conservation campaigner. Thank you.